This is Deductor, and I just wanted to. I fast forwarded through the game a bit, and there's another Abduction mission, but I just want to point out that I actually got a second request for weapon fragments in exchange for scientists. Normally, this is a great deal, but the thing is, I already have 22 scientists, and I already did one of those council requests. If I exchange away even more of my weapon fragments, I'll have no weapon fragments left. And then I basically can't research anything. As you can see, I can barely research enough as is. Although the carapace armor takes a while to research. But, you know, I need more components to do a lot of the other research. And I have 22 scientists, which is a lot for the month of April. So I don't actually need to fulfill this request immediately. Normally, you want to fulfill the scientist request immediately because, for fairly obvious reasons. The faster you get scientists, the faster you get research. But I'm a little worried. So we'll do some more missions. It seems like in the month of April, all the missions are going to get to the back 2/3 of the month. There's a terror mission. There's a council mission. There are almost certainly going to be additional UFO and abduction missions. We'll see how many weapon fragments we can scrounge up and decide where to go from there. Otherwise, let us do this abduction mission. It's an easy one, and it's going to reward a sniper, scout, sergeant. I already have plenty of snipers and plenty of scouts. You can see here that I promoted Anna to a sniper and Katya here to a scout, but I want a rocketeer. So we're going to bring along more rookies on this easy mission and just really hope we can get ourselves Kobayashi. Why not? I think there is someone a little better. Yeah. So aim is a little low. We'll bring along a fragment grenade. Last time I didn't quite have enough grenades to feel super comfortable. Bring along our sniper, medic, gunner. I'm very tempted to bring along another scout, but who would I replace it with? The engineer? Well, I sort of need an engineer to blow cover. I sort of need a gunner to suppress and do damage. I sort of need a medic because of the smoke grenades. So not really a lot of options here, are there? Yeah. Let's do this. Let's really hope one of these two rookies gets their rocketeer, because I want a rocketeer for the terror mission.
We're going to be putting down in Mexico for this mission. We've picked up a local broadcast indicating alien
that diner
activity
again.
in the major metropolitan area.
It's an easy mission, so there are only 3 pods. We can just fight the war of attrition again. Hide behind good cover, wait for the aliens to poke their head out, and then kill them. And try to, if possible, get my rookies some kills. So this should be pretty standard. This guy seems to have quite a few moves. Let me just see.
Watch your backs out there, people.
Yeah, 8. That's more than standard, I think. I also could use an infantry. I haven't gotten an infantry yet. I only got the one assault, but infantry class is really nice. The thing is, none of my remaining soldiers sort of have enough aim to really be promoted to infantry. You want good aim on those soldiers, so I might hire some more soldiers. Try to find one with decent aim. Oh, look at that! This is great luck. Reaction fire killed 1, and the remaining ones have sort of got themselves stuck here. Sure, why not? I probably won't kill it. Oh, I did. We'll use my rookies to kill the last one. And in case the rookies don't kill it, I have other plans.
Enemy spotted.
That's less good. Let's see, which way do they scurry? That is not a good direction. Okay, I'm actually gonna have to think about this. Because they can outflank me from there. But if we hide here, they can't outflank me from over there. And we have a second unit that we can use. And if necessary, we'll fire again. So that's what we're gonna do. We're actually gonna use this to try to kill it.
Bye-bye.
Beautiful. So we know where 2 of the 3 pods are. Very good luck. This truly is a super easy mission.
Enemy in sight.
Oh, okay, all the pods have been active. There are only 7 aliens on this map.
Adjusting sights.
Again, this is easy enough to finish off. Smoke grenade to protect here. We'll flank them. I do want to think about this just a little bit to make sure we don't make any egregious mistakes. I'm not getting any kills on my rookies. My veterans are getting lucky with their hits. Plan here is simple.
Dead in the water here. We're green to go.
I'm gonna suppress this.
Bring in the pain.
So we know the sectoids are hiding behind the truck. Because the aliens that are suppressed don't just sit around passively. He fires at me, there's 0 chance of him hitting. There's 1% chance, it's not 0. But it's better than sitting around and waiting to die.
Let's do this.
So now we flush the target out.
Flush him out.
Hmm.
I'm running low on ammo.
Actually didn't work quite the way I was hoping it would. Well, that's okay. We'll actually put my sniper on Overwatch. It's not like the floater can do anything to me. I'm behind great cover. And those aliens are stuck behind the van, and I know where all of them are. I have all my consumables. There's nothing to worry about here. What I want is to try to get my rookies to kill. Yes!
X-ray down.
Excellent.
What the hell was that?
Excellent! This gives me a chance to get another kill with my rookie. You can see the AI will start to panic when its troops die, and its odds are basically hopeless. I actually really like this design choice. We can get the rookie some more kills, hopefully. Perfect.
I'm about to start keeping score.
I'm a big proponent of unpredictability. The thing about AI in strategy games is, besides a game like chess, it's pretty much impossible to design an AI that comes even remotely close to being capable of challenging a human player. Might be outflanked here. We'll move my soldier here. So, better to do something like Civ 4, in which you design the AI to have different personalities. And the AI, role plays, if you would, well, trying to, avoid clearly suboptimal moves most of the time. And the best thing is unpredictability, because the biggest problem is that players just know what the AI is going to do, and then exploits those weaknesses. If the player cannot predict what the AI is going to do, it becomes much harder to exploit the AI's weaknesses. Let me just think. So, this is the last alien alive. I want to try to get a kill on my rookie. What I'm going to do is hollow targeting on it. And in case my rookies fail horribly, I have backup plans with my veterans to deal with it. So now I have a 70% shot. Well done.
Commander.
So, excellent mission. This was actually an easy mission compared to the previous easy mission, which is actually pretty dicey. So, look at that! This is awesome. We have a Rocketeer finally. Obviously, we're going Rocketeer here. This is actually pretty good aim. I'll have to think about that a little bit, but let's see. For a sniper... Now, for a sniper, it's a little tricky here. Flush, honestly, isn't very useful on such a high aim sniper, since even behind good cover, eventually a good sniper will be able to have enough just to kill the target outright. It's still not necessarily bad, though, because you can get certain units like Mutons out of cover and then have your other soldiers kill it, but I think there are more reliable ways to do this. Executioner is pretty terrible, since rarely are you just using a sniper to finish off. I mean, I guess it could be good if combined with in the zone and something like rockets, but aggression, again, is also pretty bad. Like, all of these choices aren't the best. Aggression, in particular, since your sniper is pretty much never... It's actually not true. So aggression has a certain specific use, which is on terror missions in which you are outnumbered a gazillion to 1 by chrysalids and zombies swarming from every direction. And that 30% crit can actually help you. I think of the choices here, it's either flush or aggression, and I think aggression can definitely win out. The reason why, Executioner isn't even that good is, like, against zombies and chrysalids, you're probably going to have 100% anyway. So the plus 10% aim is fairly meaningless. Now, this is interesting for Medic. Revive is awesome in this mod because the soldier revived gets 33% health. It has one action, so you can get into cover, and it reduces the permanent will loss from -15 to -5, and the soldier can be critically wounded again. In vanilla, if your soldier is critically wounded, the second time the soldier gets killed, it's permanent. There's no chance for the soldier to survive. It's 100% chance of death. With Revive, your soldier has only rolls a normal, death or critically wounded roll. And it stacks with the, well, I guess we can continue for now. It stacks with the perk Don't Die On Me, which is available at Captain, which, is actually fairly soon. So it is a very powerful ability. On the other hand, Smoke and Mirrors, which is basically useless in vanilla, nobody would ever use that, or maybe somebody would, but nobody really ever uses that, is actually super good here because of the change to the Smoke Grenade perk. So if you use it first, you still get your free action. This doubles each smoke grenade charge you have. So if you have 1 smoke grenade equipped and the perk, you can get 4 smoke grenades. If you have 2 equipped smoke grenades, which admittedly you probably wouldn't do because you want to equip a med pack, but hypothetically, you would get 6 smoke grenades to throw. You can just throw smoke grenades all over the place. Plus, you know, after this, I think at Lieutenant is when you can get the dense smoke / combat drugs, and your smoke becomes really good. Basically, you convert your medic into a super buffing. It's a true support class. You know, it basically buffs everyone. And this is why I think I like to do it with medics whose aims aren't that great. 87 aim is fantastic. I almost want to make this an engineering instead. Tactical sense, you know, it's great, but compared to so many more smoke grenades, the choice is pretty obvious. I'm going to go with the Smoke and Mirrors perk. Revive plus Covering Fire is also probably a very good choice for a medic like that, but this is like the safer, more standard option. So we'll do that. Maybe not standard, but it's definitely a great option. Let me just take a look at this sniper. 78 aim, that's not great. Might convert this to a scout. I don't know. You don't really need that many snipers. Snipers are pretty safe, so I have 2 snipers. That's probably going to be enough. Scouts, though, get injured, as you can imagine. What is this? So yeah. And I think we'll convert this soldier to infantry. 70 aim isn't the best, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's in the middle there. It's good to have infantry too. Alright, infantry gets bullet swarm is one of the best perks. I actually was the person who recommended that change, and it works out great. Bullet swarm on the gunner was just ridiculously overpowered, and he said gunners will get double tap, which is still pretty ridiculously overpowered, but less so. Anyway, thank you for watching.